In this video, we will address the topic of cultural norms. Norms are the explicit and implicit rules about how a group functions. For the most part, we create them and live by them unconsciously. Some norms are taught explicitly. For example, how did you learn to cross a busy street? For many of us, a parent or guardian took us aside and explained that we must look both ways to make sure there are no oncoming vehicles. Then we know it's safe to cross the street. We learned this because someone explained it to us clearly. It was explicitly taught to us. Other norms are taught implicitly. For example, how do you learn to ride an elevator? It is unlikely that anyone took you aside and explained how to ride an elevator, yet most of us did it in a very similar way. We walked in, pushed the button, and stared at the numbers. We learned this because we watched others do it this way. It was implicitly taught to us. These learned behaviors become our cultural norms. Cultural norms are often viewed as the correct way to do things. They are often difficult to address or change because they seem to evolve without any conscious effort. We may not even be aware of them until someone breaks a norm and we find ourselves feeling, hey, they shouldn't have done that. If we want people to feel part of the group, whether at work, in our families, our neighborhoods, or our city, then we need to be more explicit about our group norms and be open about learning new group norms. When a person breaks a particular norm, we often tend to judge that person as incapable or unaware or worse. When people from two different cultures are interacting and each is judging the other without fully understanding each other's norms, we lose the creativity and the benefit that could come from being open to learning from another culture or creating something new together. One way to work effectively across differences around the issue of cultural norms is to become aware of the internalized norms that are created. Also, it's important to recognize that norms are not the same across cultures. The challenge is to be more patient in our interactions with others. Please explore other videos to learn more.